Why are you doing this to Billy? You
not
are the one that brought this up, Mike
I
Fuentes.
didn't bring it up. Okay.
And it's a terrible topic idea.
No.
I mean, it's interesting. It's a good thought.
It's thought-provoking.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the thing is, there's something going on right now where there's missing items, and then as Chris Cody runs in, he goes, "It was Ethan," as a joke.
Well,
Ethan's one of our
we don't know
audio
if it was a
guys
joke
here.
or not.
Dan's assistant was about to kill someone over cupcakes.
And it was me. I took the cupcakes. I told her I took the cupcakes.
I know. Why are they still trying to figure it out if you admitted to it?
I don't know. Maybe they thought I was joking. I don't know.
You were literally eating it in front of me.
I literally I don't know what's going on.
are the
I was in
cupcakes
here the whole
for?
time.
Valerie.
No, they were a one.
No, that's what I just heard out there. That there was some package of cupcakes.
He's saying
for
why
Valerie.
do we have
cupcakes in it.
cupcakes today? Because it's the one. Well, Wednesday was the 1 year anniversary.
Nicely done.
There's also-
We're filming this on Wednesday.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
There's that big strawberry cake. I don't like it.
Yeah, because you don't like fruit.
No, it's just there's so many strawberries on it. It's like, I get it.
But visually, it's very appealing.
It looks amazing.
It looks nice.
I don't know. It looks
What's your
alright.
beef with strawberries?
No, it's just there's
doesn't
too
like
many.
fruit.
There's just too many strawberries.
You don't like
on
a
it.
good grape?
Nah.
You're missing out.
Red
don't like
or
grapes either.
green?
I've fluctuated back and forth, but right now I'm in a red. For it.
Look at this
I always
cake.
call
Tony
it-
thinks that looks disgusting.
No, it's just there's too many
I'm
strawberries.
afraid to eat it now because I don't know who's supposed to eat it and
Yeah.
who's not supposed to eat
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it is one of those things.
Oh, look, one.
Like they killed 1,000 strawberries to put it on that.
That's
I
not
don't
1,000
like that.
strawberries.
no,
Yeah.
it's probably like a couple
like
pints.
That's probably like 20. All
They're
cut
cut
up.
pretty
A ton
thin.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the reason that came up is because Taylor was walking around the office the other day telling people, if you were going to die or you had to kill somebody in the office,
Yeah.
who would it be?
No, it was if you had to kill someone in the office or you would die.
Get it
Like,
right, Mike.
That's
Then,
sorry.
Then who would it be? Like how basically you had to
You just
kill
switched
someone
to
to
flip.
save your life.
And I don't think anyone in the group was like, you know what, I'll die.
No,
No.
Taylor was. Taylor 100%
Well,
was.
'cause
Taylor
those-
volunteered
He's full
himself
of
on
shit.
multiple cases.
He's a good teammate.
He made rules
Yeah, he
that
made-
no one was going by because of who he was playing with, which was me.
Yeah.
And he was like, if you have kids, you're ineligible to die. And it's
Right.
like, okay.
Yeah,
Or
Taylor's
thank
like,
you.
Taylor's
but
like, I won't kill
That's
you
bullshit.
if you have
he
kids.
was
made
never-
the ru-
yeah, he was-
Taylor made the rule.
He said he was never going to pick anyone with kids.
with kids.
Yeah.
So it left like himself,
ridiculous.
me, like
Jess.
Jess, Jeremy, Lucy, and Ethan. And I'm
Tony.
like, well, I just met Ethan, so he'll die. I just met him.
That's funny.
And then I think I jumped in.
That
with,
was true.
And then I think I jumped
funny.
in.
It's funny, though.
I think I jumped in then with I'd kill Ethan too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Wow.
just met Ethan. He's new.
I mean, it's just, God forbid, knock on wood, all the things. It's just, why? Just
Because
why?
Somebody has to die.
answer
It's not
that.
going to be me.
Don't.
Like if Jigsaw comes and he's like,
All right, so you're killing yourself?
it's Saw 14.
That's the rules, Jess.
If Hannah had doggo transferred.
Do you think that like if Jigsaw was a real person,
He is.
right?
Great topic.
And Jigsaw approached Bimmel and was like, we want to bring you in on Saw 14, but it's real life and your employees will kill each other.
There's a movie of this. That's not a Jigsaw like Saw movie, but there's another movie. No, listen, there's another movie. Mike probably knows it because he's seen a lot more movies. It's a movie of like people wake up in this workplace and it's like a game of you have to kill everybody standing. You know what movie I'm talking about, Mike? No? Okay.
No.
I'll look it up.
Is Jigsaw involved? Because then
He's
it's
not.
one of
Then
the
it's a Saw movie.
Buddy, I said off the top, it is not a Jigsaw movie.
They're making another Saw. Saw 14.
They're always no,
never-
it's not really 14.
It is 14.
I was
yeah.
joking when I said
No, you're
14.
100%
I
right.
feel like it's
Wow.
like the now that's what I call like a movie.
Oh, I
Now, that's
love
what I
that.
call
They're
Jigsaw.
just going to keep making like more versions of it forever.
What now are they on?
I think like 104. I
They-
saw it
they
actually the other
stopped,
day.
right?
No, I think there's.
Well, what is it now? A Spotify playlist? You're not still buying a CD.
Let me see.
How would you even get it?
Have you guys seen that show Girls 5 Eva on Netflix?
I've heard a lot about it, but I haven't seen it.
It is like it's like a Tina Fey kind of comedy. I think it's the creator from the Kimmy Schmidt that show. I can't remember what
Isn't
it's called.
that
Unbreakable.
Tina? Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt is
Yeah,
the show.
she's one of the producers.
All right, I
on it,
found
but
the
can't remember
show. It's called
creator's
the movie. It's called the Belko Experiment. 80 employees in Bogota, Colombia, at a company called Belko Corporation are horrified when they have to suddenly lock their office building and order to kill each other or face death themselves, which is basically the plot
So what
of
you're
the
saying
idea.
is Taylor didn't come up with this idea on his own.
Taylor has not
Wow.
heard of the Belko experiment.
Well,
or
nobody
whatever.
has. How did you hear about it?
I saw it.
I think Tony would be capable if he had to of killing.
Where did I just hear Taylor?
Taylor's
In your
sitting in the
headphones,
control
probably.
room. Yeah.
You can come in here. What are you doing?
Girls 5 Eva is like it's like a spoof of a girls pop group.
And they murder each other.
And
Oh.
not yet. I don't know. I haven't seen the whole show. I've only seen a few episodes, but all of their fake songs are what I imagine the real songs were on the early, now that's what I call likes, because it's like they were a pop group in the 90s and they were on TRL and all their music is very like vapid but funny.
Look, we're playing it on the screen right now. They all get locked in their office building, and then it's like, all right, guys, you have to kill everybody. You have to be the last person standing. If not, we kill you in a terrible, horrible way.
What?
This does not look like Colombia, though.
Well,
Just one person survives?
yeah, you have to be like the lone person to survive.
So then you just go and start killing everyone.
So it's Fortnite the movie.
It's
Yeah.
mayhem. Yeah,
That sounds about right.
essentially.
Yeah.
But look, like the
Okay.
building locks
In
up,
Colombia.
so you can't get out of the
I
office
feel
windows.
like, couldn't you just look around at everyone and be like, let's just all knock.
No,
let's all knock
because
each other.
they're
let's
coming
just
in.
not-
Guys,
let's
that's
not do
That's
it.
what I'm saying about our hypothetical.
Yeah.
Guys,
Why
there's
can't we
people
do
that come in and try to kill people if you're not killing other people. That's
Well,
the
why
whole
don't
thing.
why don't you all align to kill that person?
Because they have guns and they have things. That
But
you
why?
don't
When
have.
it's so much easier just to kill Ethan.
James Gunn.
I would find such a good hiding spot in there. I'd be good.
No, they do
No.
that and then they find you.
Give me an
I love
office building. Give me an office building. Give me 10 minutes.
To
I
Chris
bet you-
Cody,
I'll
just
go
a-
out there. I bet you guys can't find me.
Giant game of hide
We're
and
just
seek.
playing this entire trailer.
Yeah, can we get off this, please?
Oh
guys
yeah,
wanna do-
look there.
Now there's like an army that comes to like kill him because they're like, please help us.
Did
we
you
made
see
it out. And
this
they're like,
movie?
Yes.
Was it good?
Yeah. I
Where'd you see it?
Netflix or
Really?
one of those streaming sites. I don't know.
There's a now that's what I call 89.
How? But like, how do you
It's
get
on
it?
Spotify.
So it's like a
I don't know if
playlist.
they sell physical copies, but
There's no way.
I don't know how they would make money. Like it's a playlist.
And guys,
I don't know.
I made a mistake. There's only 12 Saw movies.
Yeah.
The
Who's-
12th one's coming out in 2025.
Idiot.
Who's on the
Yeah, what a moron.
playlist? Like, what was
Olivia,
the last?
I was gonna say it's Olivia Rodrigo, Doja Cat, Tyla, Tate McRae, Paul Russell, 21 Savage, Kenya Grace, Charlie, XCX, Sam Smith, Sabrina Carpenter, NSYNC. There's an NSYNC song on the Trolls album.
Yeah.
Well, it's on there. Billie Eilish. I mean, we know all the names. Morgan Wallen, etc.
Do you guys ever long for like playing games you played when you were a kid, like tag?
I love games.
I used to think,
Yes.
man, it'd be so much fun to play like hide and seek, but I play it with my daughter now. Not as fun.
Why?
It's just you think. I don't know. I think.
Are you actually playing it competitively?
Well, my daughter's pretty bad at it. Like she's not a great hider. She hides, and then like I walk in the room and she'll like make a noise.
Yeah,
and it's, like, kids stink at hiding.
Yeah,
It's not in their nature to hide.
when I play it, my daughter's younger than your daughter, but like I'll walk in, I'll be like, "Is Mia hiding in this
Yep.
room?" And she'll be like, "Yes."
You can trick
and
them
I'm
so
like,
easy.
Yep, got him.
I think I'm gonna give a cookie to someone in this room. I want it, and
Yeah.
then I know she's in the closet.
I had a situation the
That's
other
why
day.
you're not getting killed in this
Yeah.
hypothetical.
I didn't know what was I didn't know
I
what was
see what you're
happening.
doing.
I was outside cooking on a barbecue.
Oh, look at you.
And
Billy
then my,
Grills.
my dad came outside to kind of just talk to me or whatever. I think I was cooking. I don't know. I was doing something outside, and he came out and he's like, I just want to talk to you, blah, 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 whatever, right? We're outside like 10, 15 minutes. We come back in, and I find out that in those 10 to 15 minutes, my mother and daughter were hiding. He was supposed to be finding them in a game of hide and seek. And he
Go
just
outside and count or something.
didn't know that he was supposed to be finding them, and they had been
They're like in a
hiding
pantry?
for 20 minutes. Yeah.
Is there a go-to game that you play when you're trying to get your children to be quiet? And is it hide and seek?
No,
it's called
doesn't.
hand them their tablet. No, I'm kidding.
That's what Lehman plays with me too.
Whoa, hey, yo.
I mean, it is a move you bust. Like if you really need them quiet, that is the one way to guarantee it.
You're talking about games. I have. I want it to be like the game night.
Sorry, we're having our own show back
I was
here.
like, what's going on?
Yeah, no,
We're
we're
not
talking
paying
about.
attention to you. It's fine.
Yeah,
You
we're
can
talking
keep
about-
having
No,
your
because
own
Chris
show.
was looking
I
over.
just gave a
doing
look
fine.
like
No one heard you. We were having a fun
Yeah, we were
conversation.
No, Chris looked over.
We're
like,
having
hey,
a
what are you
nice
doing over there?
parenting conversation.
What do you want to talk about, Tony?
No, we were
He
just
wants to talk
saying.
about another movie.
No, we were just talking about the
What
movie. It's
movie
got a
do you
lot
wanna
of great
talk
actors in it.
I saw Civil War yesterday too.
Okay.
Back to Billy.
Yeah,
I
back
couldn't
to Billy.
be. I don't think.
What were you talking about?
anything-
You were cooking something on the grill. And what happened?
I don't think there's anything you could get for me to
Chris
go
Kidd's
see
bad at
Civil
hide
War.
and seek. I heard that too. Yeah.
The kids want cookies or something.
Yeah, you give her a cookie, she comes out. She's not
Yeah.
gonna hide and seek.
Yeah.
That's why Chris would live in this scenario.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn my
We'll
back
do an
to it.
adult
When
show.
we
This
got
is-
when we got married, I wanted to be like the fun like game night couple that we would have like our like couple
Yeah.
friends
Overrated
come
game
over.
nights. I think.
Well, I'm a fan.
Running
Bad
out of
take,
places
Cody.
to turn.
Good movie. Game night. Good movie.
Yeah.
I just
Good
don't.
movie,
I
yeah.
don't love. It's in theory. I love the idea of getting together with a group of friends, sitting around a table. But then like an
No,
hour.
we bought a Nintendo Switch. We were gonna be like
Oh,
the
that's
fun,
fire.
like
See, that's
Mario
good.
Kart,
Oh,
Mario
fun.
Party. Like
But-
we got all like the group games
That's good.
on there.
Categories I can only play like
No.
once I'm playing categories for an hour. I'm just like.
Well,
I'm done.
Categories is one of those games that after a certain amount of times you need to just buy a new version of it because
Yeah.
you've just done the same
Yeah.
thing over and over with different letters.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's other games like that where it's like you got to keep like Trivial Pursuit. You got to refresh it because you run
Yeah.
out of trivia
You
questions.
learn all the answers. Yeah.
There's only so many times you can tell your friends what year the first presidential debate was on TV. I feel like that's a Trivial Pursuit.
What year?
question. In 1960, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Write that down.
Yeah. I could be
that ever
wrong.
comes
but
up in Mario
I don't
Kart.
know. I haven't played.
You guys gonna play nice now?
You guys out of gas or
No, we can
talking
keep
about presidential
So
whatever
what
it was?
happened to your game night aspirations? You just never did it?
COVID happened.
Ah.
Yeah, like we got married in 2019, like in the summer of 2019, and I was like, man, for like half a year I was like in good shape because we lived in the beach, so we did like a lot of walking and bike riding. We walked the dog a lot. We were having some home cooked meals.
Nice.
And then we were like, this is awesome. We could just walk over here. We could go down, to Lincoln Road, or we can go down to like First Street and go down to the pier, just walk around. We were doing like a lot of like things that because I never wanted to live at the beach. But we were doing like a lot of those things, and then we just were forced to stop doing all of those things.
Why?
Well, because they shut down the world, so we couldn't do anything.
You couldn't
We
go on walks anymore?
They took all of the bikes. Like they
What?
took. Yeah, we had like a city bike monthly membership pass, and they came by in trucks and took all of the bikes because they didn't want anyone spreading germs via shared bikes.
I mean, I understand. Like, I remember this time of COVID vividly where people weren't sure yet about
Well, there's just
outdoor
panic too.
transmission and panic and everything. But in hindsight, I wish that we knew earlier on that being outside was like, going outside of your house and going
Yeah.
for a walk is fine. Like, it's actually good for you. And everyone was so scared. And
Yeah.
going for a nice bike ride on the beach would have been great.
You guys are bringing me back to COVID when, like, after work, the big event for the day, me, my wife, and my kid, we would just go for a walk.
I liked walks.
No, I
liked
loved
going
it
for
too, but it was
walks.
just like, it
I
brings me
do
back
love
to a
walks,
time where it
but
was just
yeah.
like
That's
2
all we
p.m.
had.
It was just like, you
I
ready? You want to go do
listened
we
to
would
so
sometimes
many
we
books.
do a picnic at our little lake that we could walk to, like
Yeah.
just a different time.
I listened to like thousands of books during COVID because all I
Yeah.
could do was walk and
You
listen
read
to
them.
stuff. I did read them. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
And now I look at a book and I'm like, it reminds me of COVID times.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. I still read, but I like game nights. Taylor's been trying to have a game night with me and Lehman for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
What would he have you guys play?
I'm not sure what Taylor wants to play.
Taylor?
I don't know what games you like.
Yeah.
Trivial Pursuit. We haven't done it yet.
No.
One of these days, though. It's hard to organize a game.
Well, I had said that it should be called Metal Arc After Dark, and it's just us playing games the whole time. And this all spawned from Tony's show because we played Taboo.
But like,
Would people like watching that?
here's the thing.
They did that night.
We can.
But Taboo,
People love
you
the Tony
act
Show.
out,
Yeah.
We
or-
can do
right?
things not
No,
on
Taboo.
camera.
Yeah,
Like
that's
we
true
could
too.
just, if we
That doesn't
want
have
to
to be
play
content.
games together,
Yeah.
we can just
I know,
do
but
it.
Mike's got producer brain. He's just
Not,
trying
it's
to.
not even that. It's like Billy getting
Why
you
have
to,
fun when
if
you can pretend to have fun
well,
on
no,
camera?
but I can. If I sell something as work, then Billy has this like small inside obligation to do it, where it's like come hang out as friends. Billy's like, absolutely not. I'm not doing it
That's not true.
That's not true.
because
Me
I
and
see
Billy
I see
hang
you
out as
driving over
friends
here
all
on a
the
Friday
time.
night to come hang out with us.
On a Friday night.
Never.
Ah, there you
That's-
go. Yeah.
What are we gonna do it over here? We're gonna come to work to hang out. I do that every day. Why would I come to work to hang out with you?
Thanks, Billy.
I'm just saying. Why are we gonna meet at work? There was a watch party here not too long ago to watch the Love Is Blind reunion.
Yes.
Yeah.
But everybody came here to
Right.
watch it.
Yeah, it's because
Did
it's a
you come to
central
that?
place. Because some people live far south, some people live far north.
Yeah.
Some people live far west.
I'm the
Friendship
kind of,
takes work, guys.
I'm the kind of person that is. I mean, kind of like what Mike is saying. Like, I'll watch Love Is Blind with all the people that were there watching it, but I don't want to go back to work once I've left work.
Yeah.
The good thing about doing it here at work, specifically here, is 1, snacks. 2, drinks.
Yeah.
3, no one has to clean.
Yeah, but
4, we
parking.
can't park here anymore.
Yeah.
That,
No one
but
has to
at
clean?
the time, yeah, because before
No, people do
hosting
have to
hosting can
clean.
be a pain in the ass.
No,
Right.
but you have to clean. You can't
No,
just
there's
leave
like
a mess.
there's a magic elf that like takes all the
Yeah.
No,
dirty
but
things
you
and-
can do like the pickup. But if it's at your house, then you're in charge of like
if you
all
leave
this stuff.
one plate out of place, Cynthia's gonna put it in the
Yeah,
Slack
she is.
forever.
Cynthia's not like that.
I would recommend not leaving a mess.
Yeah.
because it's rude.
She's
and
the
because
clean
you don't want to
police.
hear about it on
She's
Slack.
the clean police around here.
Really?
For sure.
I didn't.
Have
Think
you
You've
not
never seen it on
It's
Slack?
No, I've
Well,
never.
we're- I mean, we are slobs.
No, she appropriately.
I don't understand why people can't just put things in. We have
Yeah.
a dishwasher.
Sometimes it looks like,
that
honestly-
does
Well, it's broken.
magically
They're
turn
fixing
on.
it right now.
Sometimes
That's
it
the
looked
thing.
like a nuclear weapon went off in that sink. There's
Yeah.
so much crap in there.
I don't
Like,
eat it. Like I feel like I don't use utensils or plates here. I don't know like who's leaving a mess in the sink.
All my stuff is disposable. Like,
Yes,
throw it
same,
away.
Same.
We're very good with the environment here. There
Yeah.
was also an issue today with the water. The water was coming out like the consistency of milk.
We're very good
We're not
with the
sure what's going
environment
on.
to our own detriment because those like disposable knives that like I guess fish
Those
can eat or
wooden
whatever
ones,
are
those
just
suck.
horrific. They can't cut
Suck
anything.
Yeah, those
ass.
are pointless.
They're just-
pointless utensils.
The fork
The
doesn't
forks are
grab
fine.
anything.
Well, for
No,
you,
the
all
forks
are
utensils
fine.
are
dull.
pointless-
Yeah, I
are
don't. I mean, I don't
pointless.
use utensils.
Yeah.
Should
So are we
give
gonna
him-
have a game night or what? Taylor's hosting.
I'm down. Yeah, let's do Trivial Pursuit night. I had a game night with Lucy and Lehman last week. We played my new favorite game. Why are you laughing?
Is it Monopoly Go?
Because Taylor just said into my head that I have a studio apartment. So I guess Taylor's not hosting game
He's hosting
night.
here.
I'll host game night.
Taylor's hosting via like he will be the MC of game night at someone else's
I have multiple
house.
tables. I can host game night.
Okay.
More than one table in my apartment.
Are we having like semifinals and then the two winners of the two different tables meet together
Now you're
for the
cooking.
ultimate
I think we should do
championship?
teams. I think we should do maybe like couples and teams and like because Trivial Pursuit's more fun when you're on teams
Yeah.
because no one
Yeah.
knows all
the
that
answers,
trivia.
right.
Tony, you wouldn't like that.
Roy
game.
Roy knows all the trivia.
If it's about
Yeah.
like
Roy would be a strong pick.
Roy would be a strong-
1980s television or movies, like Roy absolutely
Yeah.
wins it 10
Yeah.
out of 10 times.
Does
he would be
Roy
a
show
great
up, though?
partner.
No.
No, that's my
Maybe.
guess. No, my guess maybe not.
No, he would.
Maybe.
If there's food.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If
What were you
there's
saying,
food.
Billy?
If there's food.
No, you said something to me before I said Roy.
You wouldn't like Trivial Pursuit. It's
It's okay.
very
It's not my favorite.
It's
Yeah,
not.
Kind of,
It's not
kind
my
of a
favorite.
Nerd,
It's
kind of a nerd
probably
game.
like if I had to make a top 5, it'd be like 6.
just-
Yeah. Well, then why are we gonna play number
But it's
6 on our list?
It's fun, more fun as a group than a lot of games.
I think we start with like sorry.
Yeah. No.
I think Pictionary is a good one.
Sorry.
Yeah. Don't.
You don't know sorry.
Taboo's
Sorry?
good. Taboo's a good
Taboo's
starter.
good.
It's a good lubricant for the games.
Pictionary is good because then you make fun of how bad everybody draws.
Maybe a little clue.
Yeah, I mean you can do cards.
The thing is, you can only play Clue 4
Yeah.
people at a time.
See, that's why Trivial Pursuit is good because there's I think 6 game pieces and you can have like partners.
I only know Trivial Pursuit as it comes in Flanagan's cards
Yes.
on the table.
Yes.
Yeah, like while you're
That's
waiting for
it.
your food. That's the only
Really?
time I
So
play Trivial Pursuit.
you would see like the specials little folder.
the
then
Joe's
you'd have
Meals
like,
deal specials,
Exactly.
yeah.
You'd have like the barbecue, the ketchup, and then 8 cards of Trivial Pursuit that are sticky, and you're like, ugh. What happened here?
Where did Mike go?
He's walking back. To,
He's a busy guy, man. He's making things happen
I
around
don't
here. He
quite
said,
understand what's going on in that room today.
"What do you
Me
mean?"
neither. They've been talking to each
Weird
other the whole
vibes.
time, being like weird and trying to like outdo us. But
We're
we
not
can't even
outdoing
hear what they're
anything.
saying.
We're not outdoing anybody.
We're
We're
doing
having our
something.
own conversation
Yeah, that's
about
exactly.
the movie that I brought
Right,
up and
while
how there's
we're
a lot
doing
of
Mystery Crate.
Right. But you guys started talking about other stuff, and then me and Mike just kind of
No,
turned
that's
off our
actually
mics.
the
and then-
opposite of how it went. You started talking about other stuff while we were talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're actually preparing for a game I want to play next segment.
Thank you.
So I have a little bit of a head start on you
Game
guys.
night.
Yeah, what it is
Game day.
is so I kind of got this idea because I saw it on Pablo's Instagram story. He was talking about strip malls, and I thought, could you build your own 5-store strip mall?
You didn't
Like,
get this
what
idea.
would-
You're straight up stealing a segment. From
No,
me.
actually, I had the idea. I did it with
But
Jules.
theirs is their favorite.
But theirs is like they're talking their favorite. I'm like, build your own.
yeah.
Build your own. Like, what would be if your ultimate strip mall, like that's right next to your house, that have your 5 stores, your 5 eateries, whatever you would want in your strip mall?
Ooh, I'm
what
playing
would
it a
have?
different way.
How are you doing it?
I'm playing it a way of like, you know, when you walk into a strip mall, there's a couple places you never go to, but they're always there.
Yes.
I'm playing the things that are always at a strip mall.
Glass Hut.
Yeah. Well, that.
Ooh.
Never go in there.
But
it's there.
I don't
It's
really see
there.
that in strip malls. I only see that in malls, like as a kiosk or
I
a
don't know
store.
what I thought we were talking about a mall.
No, a strip mall is like you're driving down the road and then there's
A shopping
building.
like
Yeah.
like
Like
a,
a like a well,
Like where you get your haircut.
yeah. And then
I
there's
think
like
of those as like a shopping center.
kind of same thing, more or less,
Yeah.
different name. But pick 5. What would be your ideal 5? Like if you move into a neighborhood and they're building one across the street from your house, and those are 5 places you
Oh,
want.
I have a
to
different
be
Are
idea.
there.
we including grocery stores?
Yes, I have mine. One of mine. I'll
Wait,
give you a
5?
hint.
That's a lot
I
to
don't
think
know.
about.
You think it's
I'm
a
gonna
lot?
have to write it down.
It's not, because I would have the Publix liquor combo.
Yeah. It's a good one.
It's a good one.
Are we? So wait, it can be a super large.
No, you can't put Walmart in there. It doesn't count.
But you can put a Publix?
Yeah, Publix is a shopping.
Everyone's distracted because Bill Belichick is on the McAfee show.
He was on Wednesday. Yeah, we were watching.
On Wednesday.
We're watching. We watch reruns of
His
McAfee
head is so
sometimes.
much lower than AJ Hawks.
They gave him so much headroom.
I love that the
Well, he has
producers
to show off all the
That's why.
trophies.
That's why it's like that, because they
exactly.
want to show all the trophies. Yeah.
So you can put a Publix-sized building, but not a Walmart-sized building.
What?
Well,
Why
Walmart
not?
is huge.
According to
so is
Wednesday.
Costco.
Walmart exists in shopping centers like that.
Have you ever seen a small Walmart?
What is this?
Smallmart.
What is?
Smallmart.
Why does it have to be a small Walmart?
Then put Walmart, Billy.
There's like the Walmart Green, which is like the smaller
the
one.
grocery
It's only the
stores.
grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, guys, think about that, and then we'll come back with the next segment.
All
But we
right,
got 5 minutes
think
left in
about
this
it.
one. So, if you
Oh.
want to talk about hide and seek with the kids, or
So what
whatever.
are we doing?
Yeah, whatever you guys were
God.
talking about.
Yeah.
We'll turn our mics up
Turn
back
them.
here.
Thanks for the help, guys.
I just don't.
I don't know why they're-
understand.
80
Like
Americans
today.
were locked in a high-rise corporate office, dude. What do you guys? You don't remember that?
You just said.
But it's 80 Americans in Colombia.
Yeah.
Why were they all on vacation together?
No,
They're working.
Yeah, they're working.
Yeah.
Doing what?
I don't know.
Oh,
Whatever
is it-
Belco
Watch
does.
the movie.
Is it
Yeah.
Columbia,
Yeah,
South
you did
Carolina?
watch the movie.
No, just
How
an
did
office
they get
building.
there?
I
No,
don't
it's
know.
Bogota, Colombia. So not Colombia, South
You
Carolina.
watched the
Darn.
movie.
I watched the movie, but they're like
That'd be a
remote
big office
workers. They
tower
like
for
work over there.
Columbia.
Missile defense or some bullshit. I don't know.
Missile defense.
Missile defense.
Busy week for them.
You know how it is.
Are you guys watching Fallout? Anybody watching Fallout?
So on your recommendation, I started first episode exciting. I haven't played the games.
Yeah.
Right. Like I don't know.
It might be
anything
better
about
if you haven't. Yeah.
They want to turn off the mic, so I guess me and him will talk.
Okay, that's cool. Oh, so they just made a mistake. So
Anyways.
so Fallout. So you like the first episode?
I like the first episode because I like how it goes into different storylines, right? We've got like the first story with what's her name, and then Maximus, the guy who's in like that steel
The
workers,
Brotherhood of
whatever,
Steel,
the Brotherhood
yeah.
of Steel, right? And then we've got the Ghoul. Hold on, let me turn off.
Guys, excuse me. Chris Cody's mic.
Yeah, there we go. I turned
you
it off.
go.
You're
Okay,
good.
We're just marvel. You watch these movies, don't retain anything. You're talking about
We're
the
talking
show.
about the
you
show.
I don't remember the
names, characters.
Annie. Her name is Annie.
You
Just
don't
came
have
to me.
80
Okay.
people are stuck in this building.
Well, that movie was from 7 years ago, 8 years ago. I don't remember
excuse
exactly
me, Billy.
what the prop is.
We're having a
Sorry.
conversation. Sorry.
Yeah, turn it off.
Okay, anyway, so the Maximus Brotherhood of Steel. Then it goes to the Ghoul.
The Ghoul,
who's Walton
right.
Goggins.
Right.
Who I'll
The goat.
watch in anything. Correct.
So you play the game?
I have.
Okay, so
And they-
how many games are there? Is it just one long game, or is it like a bunch of games?
I think there's 5 games in total. Maybe there's 6. I'm not sure, but the show is actually in the same timeline as all the games, but it's the last entry. So you see a lot of references from the games thrown in there, and there's like little Easter eggs, and of course everybody's like pointing them out and stuff. But the meat of the game is the same. They took some liberties with it, but so far it's very, very, very accurate to the games. And what did like? So you're on episode 2 right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna start 2 today.
You're starting to. I love the scene where the kid asks him about his thumb, and then she says about the bombs, and then the bombs start going off. That scene,
And she's like, "My thumb or your thumb?"
That was
And
a
you're
great
like,
line. 'Cause
damn.
he just looks over, and it's like
Right there.
it's all fucked. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like that scene was really, really good. But there's a couple.
The part, you know what part freaked me out? All of the 33 people and the 32 people inside of those like things underground.
In the vaults.
In the vaults underground. Their entire life was just
Inside
imagine
the
like
vault.
living inside of the studio for
Yeah, well, because it's
for 40 years.
It's 219 years
Right.
after the bombs dropped.
Right.
So like you said, their whole life has been inside of that
like
vault.
underneath like just
Correct.
halogen lights.
Well, they call it outside the wasteland, but they've only lived in there, and that's I think Lucy's her name. That's all she's.
Is it Lucy? My bad,
Lucy's the
Annie,
main
whatever.
character name. Yeah, that's all she's ever known. So, yeah, I mean, you haven't got that far yet, but there's a when they start getting to the point when she's going to exit and go into the wasteland.
no, I've seen her
you saw that part.
fully go
And
out
did
into the wasteland.
Okay, so you saw the massacre and all that stuff.
Yeah, that was sick.
So the game is actually very violent. Like, so they nailed that part. And, of course, Amazon has all the money in the world. So the problem with these games is I feel like these games that are, the shows that are based on games, I feel like sometimes they stay a little bit too true to the content. And that's how I feel in the next couple of.
Well, that's what you were saying about
Episodes.
Walton Goggins when he was on with KFC. He was like, I don't
wanna
watch
know.
the game. I don't
Correct.
care about the game. Like my son plays it, but
Yeah.
like I told him don't.
No,
let
he
me
said
know anything about
respectfully
it.
he doesn't want to play it, which makes sense because then he's not like poisoned by any type of lore. He doesn't feel like he has to like
Stay
stay
true to-
true
right.
to anything.
Because The Last of Us was like almost true to a fault, right? Is that what they were
The
saying?
Last of Us was almost like a scene for scene match to the game.
Right.
So when I was watching The Last of Us, I remember basically it was spoiled for me because I knew everything that was coming. It's like I just wanted to see how they portrayed it. But the good thing about this game is that since it's not based on a game, it's really just based on like the universe. You really have a wide open book. Like there are certain things you notice, like the Brotherhood of Steel That's from.
So
the
is that
game.
a separate game in
No,
itself?
the Brotherhood of Steel, because in the game there's factions.
Mm-hmm.
The Brotherhood of Steel is one of them. And there's going to be a scene where they come up on a town and they talk about a place called the New California Republic. That's another faction. So all these factions have been like just living life on the wasteland with certain goals. Like that's the thing. I don't want to spoil anything for you. But Maximus is part of the Brotherhood of Steel, who mainly I guess is like a good guy, but they're also like a little bit of a religious cult.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, and then there's no like real good guys. And you notice that, like, because even Lucy will have parts where you're like, yo, that's kind of fucked up. She's doing this. So it's a very good show. Like I said, there's some parts, and when you get there, I'll tell you that I wish they wouldn't have stayed so true to the games. But so far, it's been very good. And I'm kind of upset the main show hasn't talked about it yet.
I
And
know.
you're the only
Well-
one that's watched it. You've watched literally an hour of it.
I've been locked in, dude. It's
Well-
just, NBA playoffs, and then I've got games and I'm going in and out.
MMA
whatever.
Hangouts.
MMA Hangouts and Tony Tonight's and
Holloway
Tony's show. and-
Holloway was going to win no matter what.
It was an incredible
It was a good
fight.
knockout.
It was a crime that we spent 30 seconds on the main show.
It's that time again on Mystery Crate. It's time for You Betcha.
Betcha.
You Betcha, sponsored by DraftKings. Stay tuned because you hear more about DraftKings and all it has to offer throughout the show. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
That's not funny.
You're welcome.
Don't do that.
So okay, I see what you're doing. This is the thing. Anyway, Inter Miami at home versus Nashville. Liverpool on the road at Fulham. Liverpool has to get it together because they're kind of on a slide. They're trying to win the Premier League. So a little Inter Miami at home. I'll never bet against them. And Liverpool on the road at Fulham. Jess is laughing.
At something else.
And that's You Betcha.
Show within a show within a show.
Yeah.
Billy's fault, really.
Can you guys watch Fallout so we can talk about it?
No.
They're dorks, dude. They're dorks.
though.
They're
You haven't
dorks.
even
Don't worry
watched it,
about
Tony.
it.
He's watching episodes.
I've watched the first episode.
Is
He's ahead of
everyone
you
that's
guys.
different from you a dork?
No.
Yes.
So are we drafting strip mall stores? Is that what we're doing?
We're not really drafting.
I
It's
said we
just-
draft them.
If we draft it,
We're just listing our
Let's
five,
do 3
right?
picks each.
Who would you
It's just-
kill?
it's just-
That's the question I want to know.
kill?
Who would you kill?
We already know the answer. It's Ethan.
I have a
No,
question.
but Billy wouldn't kill
No,
you.
I didn't answer the question.
That's who I'd kill.
I have a question.
the vibes are weird today.
Yeah, very weird. So
Who took the cupcake?
Are we making a top 5 like based on functionality or based on popularity?
No,
like
it's-
is this if I'm
your top 5,
but
your list.
No, but I'm saying like, am I making a strip mall that this is where I'm going to be shopping?
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
am I making one out of very
Mike has the
popular
answer because he
things?
created this
Yes.
the show.
You have moved into a town. Billy has been elected governor. They say, Lord Billy, what would you like in the strip mall across the
A British town.
different.
Yes,
That's
correct.
see,
It's a
an
British
I
important
thought you were saying,
depiction.
what do you most associate? Like,
No.
what are the most
We
popular?
can do that. We can do that later. But this is
That's okay.
your
There's one
own personal strip mall.
There's one strip mall in your tiny
Yes,
town.
correct.
What would you put in it? And you have 5
any
stores.
any other store is 100 miles away. You have to drive. But these
Oh,
five.
now that changes
Well,
everything.
but these,
list.
no, these are your
okay.
5. These
This
are
is
your
crazy.
top 5.
See?
Your most convenient stores that you want to go to.
It's a
man.
totally
All right,
different game.
I'm working on a list now. Now I think I know where I'm going with this. These are
Yeah.
stores that I will use that are in my town
Correct.
that I don't
need
want
to.
to drive to
100 miles.
Correct.
once a month.
Exactly. Like that's the
100
thing.
miles.
Like
Okay.
yes.
That's a different list.
Correct. Like I really like coffee, so I might want a pastel de cielo in mine. Billy, not that big of a coffee drinker, so he's omitting the coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Makes
I can draft
sense.
3.
There you
Gotcha.
go.
Maybe some OLIs.
All right.
Maybe just didn't make the cut.
That's an
You
OLI.
kill me with the Jersey mic though. that was so good. When our mics are off, he's like, everyone has
The
a Jersey,
Jersey
mic.
Mike CEO is like one of the funniest television commercial characters of all time, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like the real CEO. But
Yeah.
every time I see him, I'm like, oh my God, that guy's.
He went up and was
Cracks
like,
me
guys, can we afford Danny DeVito? And they were like, yeah. And he's like, get him. I don't care what it costs. Get Danny DeVito in every single Jersey
But
Mike's
I'm also
commercial."
going to be in it.
Right. I need to be in it, guys, obviously.
So, does my strip mall have any ability for a freestanding building?
What do you mean by that?
Like, if you're to go to a strip mall, sometimes you drive into the entrance of the strip mall, and then all of a sudden there's a bank, for example, or like
Oh,
a CVS
gotcha,
is like
gotcha.
freestanding, but it's part of.
But
the
it's within the strip mall,
yeah.
right.
But sometimes it's part of. Sometimes it's not freestanding. So
Yeah, no,
Like the
but I'm saying,
that qualifies.
do I get any freestanding buildings?
Mike?
You have 5 stores.
5 stores.
Regardless,
freestanding
They can all be
buildings?
freestanding
No, but
if
a
you want.
Publix can be part of a strip or
It is.
a
I know, but like
Walgreens.
Where me
for
and
a
Tony get our
restaurant,
haircut,
like
it's
for
part of the strip mall.
McDonald's, There's
Yeah.
no McDonald's attached to a strip mall.
In the same place.
Freestanding.
144th and US 1, my friend. There's a McDonald's Express right there.
That is true.
144th and US 1.
Kings Bay. Kings Bay.
Yeah, Kings Bay Athletics right there.
Interesting.
All right.
Bagels and Bailey's also
But
in
you
the
can
shopping
do
center.
a Publix, but you can't do a Walmart. What about
There's a
Target?
freestanding bank there, too.
Do it if you want.
Sorry. I didn't say anything.
It's a
I haven't
free
touched
standing-
There
anybody. I
used to
don't
be
know
at something else
anything.
now.
How many are we doing? 5?
Oh, it's a
Five.
cannabis store, actually.
Yes, it is.
There's a lot of old banks that turned into cannabis
Yes,
stores.
dude.
It's
Yes.
really strange.
Yes.
It is. I guess because it's just like,
I don't know.
It's a freestanding building.
well,
You can just make whatever.
I guess the buildings are set up so particularly who would want to who would want to make it into anything.
What are
other
the
than-
most distinct buildings that you see? Like IHOP. There's a few places near
Yes.
me
Oh, yeah,
where
like
it's
the
like
blue
that
roof.
used to be an IHOP.
Well,
Yeah.
Pizza Hut's the same way, right? It's
Yeah.
like the same
Yeah.
construction with a red roof.
Or
instead of-
macaroni grill where it have that cobblestone.
green, yeah,
wall.
cobble and green.
Dude, we
Those
used
are all
every
Olive Garden.
special
Yeah.
occasion.
Those are all Olive Gardens
Some
now.
people were like Cheesecake Factory families. I've never been to a cheesecake. My family was a macaroni grill family.
We were both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We always were
Because
just
usually
Because there's one in Kendall right there.
Bread at
Turnpike.
Macaroni
Yeah.
Grill was pretty fucking good.
Divino.
What does it? Now I'm thinking like Burger King kind of has a distinct look sometimes. They have like a blue roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not all of them.
This is a hard game.
Wendy's
It's
is
really
a tough
hard.
game.
I'm
Wendy's, too.
stressed. I don't like
Wendy's,
I don't like
yeah.
that
Wendy's
so
is
far.
90s Taco Bell was very distinct. The colors. of
We used to
Wendy's.
be a proper country.
Who's going? Okay, who's
we used to
going
have
first?
we used to
Who's
have
going first?
character in our architecture. Like
Mike Fuentes, make a draft order for us.
Are we going around?
I'll go
Like-
first because I have 5 of my 4. I have 4 of my 5. So I'll set it off.
So you just get to go first. Wow.
Well, everybody else is staring at me. They
So
have no
you got
idea.
the first pick. Wow, congratulations.
I'll go first.
You can. There can be copies. It's fine.
Oh, there can be. That's
Yeah.
not a draft.
This is a weird game.
This
it's just
is not a draft.
what you like. It's your
No.
own preferences.
Well, then it's not a draft.
no, this is a
I
draft.
never called it a draft.
I did.
Chris made it a draft.
I made it a
It's
draft.
not Chris's game.
Okay,
that's true. It's Mike's game.
Yeah,
true.
come on.
All right, so Mike, wait, you're going first, but you only have 4 or 5.
Yeah, but I'll think of the other one on the fly. All right, number 5, Little Caesars.
Oh, that's so
That's a
good,
good
dude.
strip ball.
That's so
Good
good.
strip ball.
Oh my god, that's
we want-
so
do we
good.
want
Please
fanfare?
refrain from saying anything as gross as everything is a
You're
potential
right, my
sponsor.
bad.
I love Little Caesars.
Bleep out me and saying
Hot
that, and then
and
bleep
ready.
out
Hot and
Billy
ready,
telling me not to say it.
$5.55.
Yeah.
Well,
And have you tried those little bites?
apparently they're amazing.
The little bites are fire. I've
they're,
had
ta-
them.
they're taking TikTok by storm.
The
Excellent.
last time I
They're
had it,
so
I
good.
got one of those pretzel bread crust ones with like the cheese sauce on it, and I have not had it since.
Hey, look, not everything can be a winner, but they're tried and true, regular,
I
hot
didn't
and
say
ready
why I haven't had
is
it.
electric.
Well,
I
here's the
bought
thing.
I bought a pizza that was shaped like a bat during
Yeah.
one of the
From
bat
Little
days that came out.
Caesars?
It's like a
Yes.
pepperoni bat-shaped pizza.
Well, you know what
it was
I-
on sale. It was delicious.
You know what I noticed? I don't like the hot and ready, but if I order the pizza from them and I pick it up, it's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super hot and
Still
delicious.
hot and ready.
Yeah.
The one by me.
Correct.
So is our editorial stance on
Needs
this show
some
that we
management.
can't say anything is bad?
Yes.
We can't say any brand is bad
Yeah,
ever.
Correct.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, got
There
it.
you go.
Just
And
making
you say
sure.
brands are good if they're sponsors or if you want them to send you free stuff.
Right.
Got it. Bleep out all that stuff.
I
said
love
about
Little
Boeing
Caesars.
this
Little
week.
Caesars.
Let us know.
Okay. Just
Biggest FIU
Just
bowl
making
bowl
sure.
win ever.
Can I say this?
Little Caesars Bowl.
Can I just say this? Where's the camera that I look at? This one right ahead.
That
me?
one, yeah.
I wore some knockaround sunglasses the other day that I got at the Super Bowl. Great brand.
What are you doing?
Knockaround sunglasses.
That's not part of the strip mall conversation.
Oh, I like
I'm
knock
just
around.
saying.
a knockaround store.
So my
in your
so my
strip mall.
so
Do they have a brick and mortar? All right, who's next?
Little
Who's
Caesars.
next?
If they're looking for one, there's one in my imaginary small town.
Oh, okay. So Billy's next. Billy, you have a knockaround store.
Sure.
right.
I'll put them on there.
Do they
I'm
have-
gonna put a Panther coffee in my strip mall.
Wow, that was good.
Thanks for Panther Coffee.
I love Panther coffee.
Really?
Chris doesn't even have a list, dude. He's just going off the dome ski.
I got a list.
Give me one, Chris.
All right.
I picked one. Yeah. Generic Chinese restaurant.
Yes.
I had that one.
I was thinking the whole time.
That was
Canton.
OLI.
There's a Canton out there.
Yes.
yes. See, Chris, you got the game, bro.
That was OLI on mine.
Chris got the game.
You do the wallet on your phone thing, huh?
I'm a late bloomer to that. My wife got me.
Yeah?
that. Yeah, I like
Literally have
it.
Chinese restaurant.
I feel
Dude,
like
it's so good.
If you lose one thing, you lose it all. There.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's eliminated the wallet.
But if you lose your credit card, you can cancel it
Yeah.
like immediately.
Yeah, but you lose your phone also in this scenario.
But you can log in on like anyone else's electronic device.
It does
Yeah.
help when you're trying to get out the door in the morning, though. It's like, oh, I got my wallet and my phone at the same time. Not like, oh, I
it's
got
just
my phone, where's
eliminated.
my
Now I
wallet?
only have a 2-tap.
Correct.
Yeah, but I always
Yeah,
have
you
a
only-
3-tap.
it's only-
3-tap is where I
But
go.
I'm saying, but now he only has
Downsize.
2.
But no, I can't
Spectacles,
downsize.
telling
testicles,
you.
wallet, and watch.
You're saying you can't? You can.
She
No, I
gets it.
can't.
She gets it. Tony?
All right, a Cuban bakery / ventanita.
You guys ever have that thing in your
Pandering.
phone where it's like listening to you talk
To who?
and you
Me?
can't stop it?
To myself?
Yes.
Right now. I can't
Yeah,
stop
that-
my phone
that it's
from,
just recording
I
everything
can't
you
stop
say.
my phone
Yeah.
from dictating right now. Okay,
Yeah.
moving on. Sorry.
Number 4 for me, a Passion de Cielo,
Everyone made all their picks.
which is a coffee shop, by the way.
So we're just
Yeah.
going one across.
One
right
across.
now.
We're going one
I
across.
I
for
prefer
everybody.
Panther.
Yeah.
But I won't say anything's bad ever.
We'll talk about Panther
You
after.
Because I
can't
like
say-
every brand.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
say anything.
That's
bad
the
about it.
stance of the Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz.
Tony.
No,
Billy.
Billy.
I'm gonna take Target.
You
Nice. Again, not a draft.
But I
Not a draft.
knock a lot
Wait,
of
so I
things
can
off
take
the
Target?
board.
You can
there.
take Target as
Yeah,
well.
but I
You get a
But he's right though. He gets the grocery store, he gets a pharmacy, he gets everything.
Yeah,
I don't
locked
need
in.
to. Yeah.
I don't want Target with this pick. I'm going to take a Pete's. Have you guys ever been to
Pete's
a
Coffee?
No, Pete's. That would be crazy if I took two.
Yeah,
Two
that'd be
coffee
weird.
shops.
That'd be
Yeah,
a problem.
that's right.
Pete's is a grocery store chain that is in the Midwest that has literally every single item that has ever been invented or made for sale that you can eat. It's at Pete's.
Wow.
That could be their slogan.
We have everything.
I love Pete's. But Lee and I, whenever we're like back in Chicago for a weekend, we go to Pete's. Even if we're not gonna cook anything, we'll just go buy like a 5-pound bag of lentils and bring it back. It's crazy.
You know what my Target has? Starbucks
Inside and a Pizza Hut.
Damn, Billy rigged the game because I've seen a Target with a McDonald's in it too. Wow.
It's okay. It's okay.
Really?
Target with a McDonald's.
Yeah,
Heaven
next
on earth.
next
The
level
Swiss
thinking.
Army knife of a store.
Wow.
Go ahead, Chris.
I only got 5.
You're right. I know it's smart.
I'm gonna go with the.
And I love knockaround.
It's like all of them. It's not one of these. You can do FedEx, UPS, like one of these like
Oh,
mailing,
yeah.
Oh.
a packing.
That's
How
good.
much stuff do you send out?
Yeah, seriously. A lot of mail coming in.
Hey, my guy's busy, dude. Busy guy.
He opened an Etsy store.
During the
I'm playing,
pandemic.
I'm playing this game more of like what I just imagine when I look at a strip mall.
Different game. Yeah.
Chinese restaurant,
Honestly,
packing store.
I love all of our entries so far. I gotta say, Tony.
For me, a Costco.
That's a standalone.
No, it's not.
Okay.
At Mall of the America,
I've
it's
seen
connected.
it connected.
I've never seen it connected.
I seen it standalone in a parking lot.
He said, "I have 5 stores. I can do whatever I want."
Oh no, I've seen them standalone, but I have seen them
It's fine.
connected.
It's not a draft.
All right.
There's no rules.
Number 3, Cheesecake Factory.
Underrated with Costco. Also a gas station.
True.
Wow. Yeah, you're right.
But in my little town, I'm not driving anywhere.
That's true too.
My
That-
little town, I have to.
That's
drive.
why you're picking the places. 'Cause you
But I
don't
have to drive.
Yeah.
Billy.
I'm gonna go with a froyo chain.
Ugh.
I love froyo.
I know.
Rip
I'm still
off.
thinking about last week
Really
when
like froyo.
you measured out all the toppings. What neurotic baby.
Don't you think they
Same.
tear the scale before you check out?
That they do what?
Like that they weigh the cup?
Yeah, they
and-
reset it to
and,
0.
like,
I don't think so. I think they're trying to have the weight go up on that stuff.
For
to
sure.
charge me
It's a
more.
little heavy on the scale's a little heavy. if I'm gonna
Exactly
be
right.
honest.
Capitalism.
On the other side, the cashier's holding
Has
it
a
down with
thumb
one
on it?
finger, and you're like, "Why is it going up?" 10 pounds?
The one good thing is that like you assume the employees don't actually care. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? If it's the owner
If
of
it's
the
like a
store,
mom and
you
pop
know,
yogurt shop,
yeah,
they're
then
like-
they're ripping you off.
They
But
give
if
you
it's
some
like
hot fudge on that.
yeah, it's just like some
know
like
it's
high
gonna-
school kid that's there and like I don't give a shit. Pay don't pay,
Probably
whatever.
high.
I'm gonna go with Sephora.
Strong.
Thank you.
Did you say wrong?
Strong.
No, it's
Oh,
strong.
they
That's a,
said
that's a good
wrong.
pick.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Hair
No,
products,
it's just
hair
wrong.
products, skincare.
You know what it is? A
everything.
Sephora,
Target.
Target.
It's
Yeah.
actually Ulta.
It's an Ulta. Yeah.
Wow.
I like
Wow.
Ulta too. I like Ulta too. But you took Target, and I felt like even though it's not a real draft, it's just lame if I pick the same thing.
Well,
as
now
you.
I'm trying to think. Should I put an eye doctor in my strip mall?
They have an optometrist in a Target, don't they?
No.
The one in
never
the one
seen
in
an
Midtown.
You can't
I
have
think.
all-
Costco. Costco.
can't-
You can't have
have
all these
everything.
things.
And
in
Costco
Target. You get to
unlocked
pick
It really
one.
is.
Target's like a fucking city.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like Jesus Christ.
There's usually
Great.
one extra
There's
thing
a
in there.
post
There's not
office
like
there.
7 different places
There's
in the
UPS.
Target.
I've seen these all in Target. I really
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, but you see one in a Target.
No, my town.
You don't
is
have
good.
one
Gynecologist there.
My town's Target is going to be the
The eye
best
doctor.
Target.
Actually,
They're delivering babies at
my,
Target.
My Target does have a Starbucks and an eye doctor, so I'll give
Yeah.
you the eye doctor.
See, he has eye doctor.
doctor.
See, see.
So I don't need an eye doctor on this. Okay. Plus, I have knockaround if I need anything.
That's true, you get glasses, yeah.
But-
just go to knockaround.
They have a ton of glasses at Target.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris.
I'm gonna go with
I just love knockaround.
the sketchy massage place that you never get.
Yeah.
That's like a flickering open sign.
Yes.
Yes.
Why is a massage parlor open? It's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Wait, you have it. Wait, I didn't hear what your thing
That's
was.
so
A
funny.
shady
A shady massage
Shady massage
parlor.
parlor that-
yeah,
Dude.
Robert Kraft's walking out of it in the middle of the
I
night.
don't know
A
what you're
salon
doing.
is actually a really.
I'm just picturing my when I drive by my shopping center.
Before I
see-
change it
I'm
to
just-
that, I had the same
That's just
idea.
what I'm doing right here.
Yes.
The
Salon is
UPS
a good
place, the
idea.
Chinese restaurant, and the massage place. There's a Subway.
I
too.
literally had 3 of those when I was doing the game the same way that you were.
Right.
I had all 3 of
just
those.
visualizing,
Yes,
not what I
yeah.
would do. Right.
Yes.
Tony.
For me, a Flanagan's.
Yeah, the one in Westchester's attached. Yeah.
Yeah, the one in
The
Weston.
one in Pinecrest, my
Oh, yeah,
home
it's- oh,
Flanagan's
yeah.
is also
Yeah,
very
you're right,
attached.
you're right.
one in
Huh.
Weston is too.
Yeah.
Well, my final one is going to be my.
Final. We've only done.
Yeah,
I've-
this is
I'm
a
on-
4th.
Oh no, sorry, I'm on 4. You're right. I just
only
wrote it down.
4th.
Number 2 would be like some kind of nail spa for me.
That's pandering.
No, I like doing my nails and my feet and my hands. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
You get mani-pedis?
I do.
How often?
The hands I do like once every 2 weeks.
What does that cost you?
I can do like my hands and feet for $80.
I got
Seems
my
like a lot.
first pedicure a few
it's
months
pretty
ago.
good.
I liked it. It was
Yeah, it's
enjoyable.
fun. Yeah.
I love
80
a
bucks
pedi.
per visit?
No, because if I only do my hands, it's like 30. If I do my hands and feet and they ask for the spa treatment,
Yeah, like a-
Thank you.
$160 a
Thank you
month.
for showing us your hands when you said that.
you know, kind of.
A spa pedi is usually like 50 or 60 bucks,
Yeah.
depending on where you go, plus tip.
Correct. Yeah.
If you do a spa one, you could do like an express one, but there's no
Nah,
point in doing
that's-
that if you're not getting your nails
What is the
painted
t-
when
quickly.
homegirl whips out the lotion and she starts rubbing the feet,
What's the tipping etiquette?
What?
20%.
yeah, you should give them like
20%.
10 or 15 more.
If it's like a super long, like I used to do my nails like every month,
Yeah.
20%?
and if it was like a really long one, I'd do more.
I wear socks. Save your
Well, I only really do the
It's just
pedicures
good
during the summer.
to have nice toesies.
Yeah, because we're
I
out.
respect a man
Foot.
with nice toes.
See,
Foot.
No, it's not a foot thing,
callback.
but it could be.
Go ahead, Billy.
T-Mobile.
Oh, wait. God, I'm putting books and books in
If I have a
mine.
phone issue, I'm not driving 100 miles to get one. Books and books. You listen to books. You don't even
A
read.
bookstore.
I do read. I mean,
Come
I
on.
was doing a thing
Amazon will send you
earlier.
whatever book you
Okay,
want,
got it.
dude.
Exactly right. Thank
Okay,
you.
and
Well, but
Apple
you
can send
can
you,
get
a
a
phone
phone.
if your phone breaks.
I like-
That's literally like
I
what
like
they
the idea
do.
of you having a bookstore in your thing, and 3 months later it's just a vacant.
Yeah, just
I've
empty.
Because
never
you went out
been
of
to it.
business.
She gets a new store.
Guys, I love books and books. Books and books and Panther Coffee in the
It's
Grove
just
are
empty.
Yeah, and you can't
Board it
replace
up.
my
it.
two favorite places. I'm currently reading a book,
That's so good.
What book is it?
The Wager.
Hmm.
I'm just kidding. I read that last summer. I can't remember the name of the book I've read.
Last summer, been almost a full year since he's read a book. Go ahead, Chris.
I don't have another one. Let me think.
Oh,
Okay.
All right,
Because I have other ones here that were in regular malls.
I'll give you one. Nordstrom Rack. That's my last
wow.
one.
But you're out of order.
That's fine. She can have that.
yeah, we're not really playing by a lot of rules here.
Yeah.
A barbershop.
Barbershop for Tony?
That's a good one.
I need to get my hair cut like every week, dude. You know?
My final one would also be a Target.
You can't take
So you
that.
have a Publix and a Target.
No, I never said the Publix. I traded the Publix for the Target. Billy sold me in the Target.
Yeah.
They don't have enough food options at Target.
I would do Chili's.
Nice.
Because I do a restaurant that has a lot of different options. It's not specific to one,
Cheesecake Factory.
That's
one
why-
genre.
that's-
of food. Actually, you
that's
know
why
what?
I picked Cheesecake Factory,
You know what I
'cause it
would?
gives
You
me
know what I
everything.
think I would
That's
do?
why I pick Pete's.
If you pick like BJ's
It's kind
Brew
of
House, BJ's Brew House has a menu that lasts you
Forever.
a
Yeah,
full
my wife
calendar
loves
year.
that place.
There's too many options.
Yeah.
Way too many. But if there's only one restaurant in your town, it's a good restaurant to have because
Correct.
there's a lot of different genres.
They have this brie appetizer that my wife just loves, and it's like I'm like, we're going there for the brie. All right, we're doing it again. All right.
Love brie.
It's just whenever I see a spot that has like
It is good brie.
Asian noodles and then there's a deep dish pizza on the next page, they can't both be good. There's no way they're both good.
It could just both be okay though.
Yeah, that's why Cheesecake Factory. There's nothing there that's fantastic, but everything's just good enough for me to have like the flavor of whatever cuisine I'm hunting for that day.
Yeah.
Welcome to Mystery Crate, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to Mystery Crate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have a fifth, Chris? Did you pick one?
I'll just go with. I guess I'll steal one of yours. It's either. I'll go coffee shop. I like a good. I'll go Bucks. That's what I call Starbucks.
What is it?
Starbucks.
S-Bucks.
What do you call it?
Bucks.
S-Bucks? Oh, the Bucks.
Bucks.
Not the
Little Starbies.
Little Bucksy.
NASDAQ.
I'm
S-Bucks.
sleepy.
All right. What?
Tony, did you get your fifth?
My fifth is a sub shop. Like a Hungry Bear
Like
style.
a Hungry Bear?
Yeah.
So
I
like
had Subway on
locally
my
owned.
first list.
Locally owned mom and pop sub shop. They got a nice little stove top. They're mixing some honey mustard chicken. They're
Stouffer's.
doing a couple Philly cheesesteaks. What do you want to know?
A Subway just closed in the shopping center near my house, which I've never seen a Subway close before.
There are certain businesses I've never seen close. I used to never see a Starbucks close, and then I saw two close in the same week.
Wow.
I thought it was the apocalypse.
Where?
Yeah.
What area?
One was in Hollywood, and then Hollywood, Broward, and then another one was in the shopping center behind my mom's house in Cutler Bay.
Hollywood Broward.
And but whenever I see that, I always think this must be like
Not the standalone one next to 144.
no,
right?
it was inside
That
of
one's
it was inside
pumping.
of a strip mall.
Okay.
The thing is, every time I see like a really established brand like that go under, I go, "This is a franchise that was part of a marriage and they're divorced." That's the only reason it would
What?
close down.
Yeah.
that's the only reason it
Sergio's
would close
Casarano.
down. Yeah.
Can I completely change the subject in
Yes.
our next segment?
Well, this is the
Well,
next
we're just
segment.
rolling through it.
Yeah.
so.
Fuck, okay.
Whoa.
Do you guys remember when we talked about that container ship that it sunk and all the luxury cars?
Yeah.
Is this the
Son.
thing you were complaining
Yes.
about in Slack?
You assholes.
Nobody said
It was
anything.
via text. It was via text.
It was over text
Oh,
message
yeah.
in the Mystery Crate text. I was talking to my dad a few months ago, and he told me that he was talking to someone else who ordered a car and their car never came. And then they were like, did you ever hear that story about the like container ship that sunk with all the cars? You should call the dealership and ask if your car was part of that. And they did, and it was. And I was like, we talked about that on Mystery Crate. So then I texted all of you guys because I thought you'd be like, wow, that's actually really weird because we spent like a whole fucking segment on a Mystery Crate. None of you motherfuckers answered.
What response did you want?
Yeah.
Like, wow, Jess.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I wanted a Tony. That's crazy.
Like, you know rich people? What?
In my defense, I don't think I was
know
in
what
that,
kind of car
that
it
episode.
was.
That's
I
crazy.
don't remember
They were
that.
all like Porsches and Rolls Royces and Mercedes and like super high-end luxury cars, which is why it was such a big deal.
About that?
I don't
It was, like,
remember
last
Years
year.
ago. It might have been
then
2
maybe I
years ago, to be
wasn't.
honest.
I don't think I remember hearing it, and I've been here 2 years.
It was a
Yeah,
while
it was a
ago.
long
Dude,
time ago.
that's a problem because you're the one that is in charge of
It
the
might have
show.
been
No,
before.
but before his
might have
arrival
been
as the
before my
EP of
time.
this show.
No, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It might have been on the main show
Our
too.
Mystery Crate group chat, that's hard to say. It used to be popping, guys.
Yeah.
We never talk to each other anymore. It makes
Now
me sad.
I do it just to throw in the time so you guys might know what time we do the show.
It's very helpful.
Yeah.
We should
Yeah.
communicate more.
We should.
And it makes
That's why
me-
we
it
need a
makes
game
me-
night at Taylor's.
I agree.
Yeah.
It makes me sad for 2021 when the Mystery Crate group chat
What's popping?
was popping, and mostly just because Woody would talk a lot. It was mainly just
Is he
Woody.
still there?
Yeah, he is.
I'm gonna kick him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick him
Yeah.
out. Sorry.
So mean.
No,
I wish
but,
I would've
you
put
know,
something
It's
in
all
my-
love, though, respectfully.
My strip mall, something like Peter Glenn or something that's like very
Peter
specific.
Glenn.
Yeah. It's very
What is
specific
Peter
that I
Glenn?
would
It's
never
a
do.
ski shop.
It's a ski shop. There's one.
They
down
have it
US
on.
1.
Yes, I
If
know
you're-
exactly where it is.
If you're going on vacation,
I go to
down
It's
Jiu-Jitsu.
here-
towards, it's towards Pinecrest, right?
Yes,
Like
it's in the Pinecrest thing where the Best Buy is. It's right next to Best Buy on the second
That Best
floor.
Buy's gone, isn't it?
No, it's still there.
Still there? Still
if
thriving?
you're, if you're going,
The
if you're-
jiu-jitsu place that I went to is right there. That
If
same
you're in
one.
Miami and you're going skiing,
Oh, skied it out.
you go to Burlington, and if they don't have your size at Burlington Go Factory, you head over to Peter Glenn, and you have to bite the bullet and
Glenn.
pay
Peter $400
$8
for
billion.
$600
That's so expensive
for a North Face jacket.
Literally so expensive.
You know how I know this group chat is cooked? Because I texted you guys all one of Matt Kugler's tweets that
Yeah.
said,
Oh,
shout
yeah,
out
it's
to
a
my
cooked
grandma
one.
because that's the only way she can hear. And you
I was
all
worried
ignored that, too.
I was worried his grandmother died, and that was like a tribute to her or something.
Billy.
Well, he just told me that he went to visit her. She turned 100. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
Right.
If she were dead, she couldn't hear even if you shouted.
All right, I took
know,
out
I
people
don't know,
from the
maybe she's
chat.
in heaven.
You did?
People, plural.
Cortez. I didn't even know Cortez was still in it.
I just people in Mystery Crate need to be in the Mystery Crate
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
Makes me
Taylor.
sad.
not in.
Oh, we could
We
put
used to
Taylor
talk
in.
Yeah,
to
put
each
Taylor
other.
Throw
in.
Taylor in there.
Taylor's
yeah.
organizing our game night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Organizer of Tony- of
half of
Tony's
these
show,
messages are just me saying tomorrow.
What time it
1:15.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then everyone ignores you.
Yeah.
And
1:30.
then-
Me, because I like having my schedule.
And then Tony says, "I'll be there. I'll go to work," and then doesn't show up, and we have to reschedule.
That was net. That's net. You cannot find evidence of that in a text. Not one of them.
I feel
So
like
go ahead.
Woody was our
Take a
glue
look.
guy, though. You know? Maybe not.
I do miss Woody in here sometimes. No, I do.
Sometimes.
That was funny because it was honest. Oh, you only miss him sometimes.
Well, no, because like he was like a good like host, and he would drive it, and he would bring up good
What,
topics.
Mystery
and-
Crate?
Yeah, I remember when I first started
I
editing.
thought you
it.
meant in general. So just for this podcast.
Oh no,
you
I
missed him.
mean I like Woody as a person. I
Same.
like he's a cool guy.
Yeah, we don't have to say that because we all know.
Let's
it's
say
true,
Woody was
right?
still here. Well,
Oh, maybe.
let's say Woody
Would
was
you kill
still here.
Woody?
Exactly where I was going. If he was
Well,
still
he doesn't have
here.
kids.
He's on Taylor's
You
short
better
list.
kill him before he kills
Yeah.
you. That's
Well,
that's what they say.
That is
about
inevitable
Woody.
too.
If you remove Ethan from choices,
No. Why would you remove Ethan?
because that's the easy one. We just met him; he's brand new. But like if it was,
But he's a
if he-
nice guy. He really likes Willow.
Doesn't mean, but he has to die. I mean, I'm not gonna kill Tony.
To die.
I'm not gonna kill Tony. I'm not gonna
But
kill
you
Chris. Not
will
gonna kill you. Not gonna kill Bill.
Die trying. I promise
Yeah.
you that.
Ethan's probably the most likely to reply to my text messages if he were in the Mystery Crate group. So I don't know if I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, well, he's in the overachieving phase of working here.
Yeah.
where you really
about
want to,
you?
yeah, you really want to be on everybody's shit to everybody know, hey, I'm a good worker.
He's
You know?
actually allergic to dogs.
he's choking every time he
Yeah,
hugs
he
Willow.
goes, he gets Willow kisses, and then he goes to the bathroom with an EpiPen and is like, "Please."
Oh my
Willow
God.
almost got me.
I hope I got some more cred with Jess there.
Yeah.
He's out. He's right out there.
He's,
That's
he's
what
fine.
I'm saying. He can hear you guys say that you want to kill him.
He's also.
No, we wouldn't want to kill him.
You know what else he
Oh
is?
my
He's also
God.
show up with a jersey the day after a team wins guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
know
Giants.
that. I didn't
All that
realize
guy.
that.
No, negative. The Giants
When have
won
you
a
ever
game
seen
against the
him in a
Marlins. He
jersey?
shows up with the jersey. PSG won yesterday. There he is with his PSG jersey.
Wow.
You know?
He likes sports, so sue him.
What?
Okay. Chris?
Sue him for what? don't get it.
He's in the liking sports phase of working in sports
Yeah.
media that you guys are too cool for.
Too cool.
Yeah. But you people.
We have a minute left, so I'm going to use this minute to say that I'm going to bring back mystery shirts.
Oh my god!
Yes, mystery shirts are back.
If it wasn't self-serving enough.
Exactly. Well, no, I like
UFC
it's an
301, biggest
interaction.
card ever, coming up soon.
No, actually, terrible.
The
card.
exact opposite.
Yeah,
Wow.
they
Hard to believe.
300 was the biggest card of all time.
Yeah.
But technically not like the greatest fights ever.
They
no,
wanted,
it was also the greatest fights.
They
ever.
wanted
It was, like,
Connor.
Incredible fight.
Why didn't they get Connor?
So you're sending away
Connor's in
mystery
303.
shirts to people?
Yes, mystery shirts is back. I have some extra items like hats and stuff I'm going to send too. So it's
Are they
technically
clean
mystery
or are you
Dude,
items.
give
sending
me
orders?
some
Everything's
hats,
clean.
dude.
You don't wear my size.
You don't
Only one
wear
that wears my
hats.
size
You're
is
not a
like
hat
Billy
guy.
and Chris can like squeeze
You're not
them.
Tony's not a hat guy.
No, I was a hat guy when I had long hair, but now that I have short hair, hats be damned.
So why are you asking for hats?
Because Mike has cool hats.
Okay, goodbye.